Welcome to USTC360. I'm Ginger Chang. Our feature today is a special tribute to the vegetarian spirit embodied by Tzu Chi volunteers and supporters. I'm here in Union Square, New York City with another individual who shares the same passion, Chef Guy Vagnin, the owner and executive chef of Beyond Sushi. Welcome, Chef Guy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So, Tzu Chi encourages a vegetarian diet because it coincides with the Buddhist philosophy of nonviolence and respect for all living creatures. Can you tell us what's the concept and inspiration of the fishless sushi of Beyond Sushi?
I can tell you that the inspiration and the concept came from trying new way of serving sushi in my catering company I work with in our sushi station. And the idea was to serve the demand of vegetarians that we got all the time. And we still wanted to keep it innovative and interesting. So we came up with a black rice sushi, and I saw the reaction of people, how they reacted to it. I decided to take the time to develop it. It took a long time, and we developed the concept. We added on another kind of rice, made it a little bit more interesting and elaborate. We added the custom sauces that go with each roll on top. But that was the basic inspiration. People had a demand for it, and I saw the demand. I wanted to serve something else, something healthy. No imitation or trying to make vegetarian food taste like something else. You are creating a cuisine, which is a vegetarian cuisine. It's only consists of vegetables and fruits. Non-processed. We mixed a new rice, 6-grain rice, which has 2 kinds of barley, rye berries, brown rice, red rice, and black rice, which holds a lot of protein, fiber, antioxidants. The black rice also very, very nutritional. And we wanted to supply something for the vegan or for the vegetarian community that is not out there. Okay. It's a new, totally new. It was a risk, but thank God everything has been going well so far.
Then vegetarian diet has 2 folds, and it also can reduce methane emissions from cow belching and flatulence. So what is Beyond Sushi doing to promote eco-friendly awareness?
I think that the whole world is now transitioning, trying to keep our planet together and not falling apart. Beyond Sushi, from the beginning, from the foundations of this place, we used everything from recycled materials.
Right.
From the table that we're sitting on, this is the wood that came from a building they tore down in Williamsburg. 100-year-old wood, we just recycled it. All the containers that we use are biodegradable, all the plastic is recycled. It's part of the concept. I mean, it's part of what we represent. It's called the green roll, not only because of the vegetables or the concept of being vegetarian or vegan, also because we promote keeping our planet in one piece. You know?
Well, I think it's great, the conscious decision that you made, because to help the environment and animals, it's shared by our volunteers as well when they make their vegetarian meals. So we're going to take a break to the first segment and go see the teamwork and support Tzu Chi volunteers do to accomplish to make their veggie culinary quest in Southern California.
Every time when we have a free clinic, we leave before sunrise. Sometimes we didn't have time to eat breakfast, so we really emphasize our lunch. When Mr. Chu donated this much noodles to Tzu Chi, we can make cold noodles with hot soup. With that, we bring good food to cheer up all the volunteers and health professionals.
Once every 3 months, Tzu Chi holds a free health clinic in Rosamond, California for the impoverished and uninsured residents.
Overall, we have about 60 staff for this clinic and 17 local volunteers. We have 4 volunteers cooking for this health clinic, so we are preparing about 100 meals. 4 people cooking for 100 is hard work in principle. But we have done as much prep work as we could, cutting and washing.
Sister Eleanor has done a lot of work at home.
As soon as our boss got here, they started their cooking work. Sister Eleanor is a great leader. We are really thankful to have her. She is a great team player.
As the kitchen volunteers rushed to prepare meals inside, the medical volunteers rushed to set up and greet the clinic visitors.
The taro yam in the big pot of soup was deep fried by Sister Eleanor at home. This makes them more fragrant and less mushy when we boil it in the soup. Just an additional attention to details really shows her heart. With heart, nothing is hard.
The cucumbers are mostly chopped, and the kimchi has to be made a few days beforehand. Apart from that, we also prepared broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and many mushrooms.
The king mushrooms and gnocchi mushrooms are washed after we get here because those are easy and quick. When we are outside, it's not as convenient, but we can overcome these obstacles. Just cutting them on the plates is fine. Our worst fear is that food is not served when it's lunchtime.
Out there, we just blanch the antai noodles and knead some of them into cold noodles. The rest we use it for the deep pot noodles.
After boiling it, we put the noodle on the side so it doesn't go mushy or stick into a pile.
We also promote Tzuji's vegetarian food so that it's more widely accepted. And people can see how delicious vegetarian diets can be.
The noodles are more like Taiwanese style. Usually, noodles are either Taiwanese or mainland Chinese styles. The mainland Chinese noodles are often rolled with flour.
Kitchen work is more tiring. Once you get off the bus, you have to be standing constantly. We stand until the very end of the event.
A meal served actually takes a lot of time and manpower.
We're not tired, it's just our legs that sore. She was very thoughtful to prepare chairs for us. The kitchen is our turf. It's nothing difficult. This is our specialty.
With their culinary skills and Mr. Chu's noodles, the kitchen volunteers delivered love and care with each meal served.
I feel so grateful I can have such delicious noodles.
Thanks to you, whoever make noodles, but I still think that too.
Volunteers ate noodles for lunch, donated by Mr. Tuang Yuan Chu, owner of Antai Noodle Factory in Los Angeles. He has been donating his noodles for 6 years.
Antai Noodle has supplied our noodles for more than 6 years, and Mr. Chu is great. He is very kind. Even in the US, usually when corporations are donating to charities like us, they ask for our donation receipts for tax refunds. But Mr. Chu never asked for it. Every week there is a truck delivering noodles in Las Vegas. All the businesses there buy his products.
Throughout Mr. Chu's career, he insisted in not adding any chemicals to his noodles and always emphasized healthy food.
In the whole country, there are 7 factories applying to be certified by the Food Safety Board, and there are only 2 noodle factories in Los Angeles. I am one of them. The logistics of manufacturing noodles, packaging, and the hygiene of the facilities are constantly under inspection. Although it's very troublesome for a business, I think it's our responsibility to society.
There are ranging from different types of levels of it, but for what we have, we're considered an A, superior, so that's the highest that you can go.
We don't put any preservatives or chemicals in our products, just salt. You have to give back to the communities, not just focus on the profit and do something immoral.
Our product is 100% organic. It's not like, oh, we're 70% organic or anything like that. We just have the organic label on it. We want to be 100%. There's all the paperwork you have to do. And then after that, they come yearly to maintain your paperwork to see if it's okay. And usually that deals with more of a food safety issues. What do you do on control points? What is okay to use in it? Like they have changes in the regulations.
I visited his factory before and saw the manufacturing process. It is very hygienic, and they took great care of the ingredients.
I don't put any preservatives, so my noodles have a short life. It grows mold in 10 days after manufacturing, so we can't sell them. We have to throw them away.
He has really high standard for the quality, so I feel that he does business with great integrity and honesty.
If you add preservatives to keep it longer and make a few more dollars, what does it mean? You're going against your conscience. This is really bad. I think everyone should be honest and upright. Money is just an external possession. As long as I live, I will walk the path with Master Tsingyen's spirit. I believe that everyone needs to have empathy in the society. We can't be selfish. We need to start with great compassion and love.
The UNFAO reports that food production will need to increase by 70% by 2050 to feed 9.1 billion people. This means we need to reconsider our own personal eating habits because a diet rich in meat and dairy will be unsustainable. Chef Guy, you yourself, why did you decide to take on a vegetarian lifestyle and diet?
I got inspired by my work more than anything and by my clients. I tried being a vegetarian because I thought it would be just right to do it if I'm opening a vegetarian place. And I tried for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, I just felt good, and I kept with the vegetarian diet. I lost in the beginning 25 pounds and another 5 pounds since then.
Wow.
Just from being vegetarian. And I'm happy with it. I feel light, I feel more energetic. I don't get any food comas or anything like that.
Well, many of our volunteers are vegetarian or vegan, and they actually like to prepare their own veggie sushi. However, they're always looking for improvements. So can you give us like a demonstration?
Sure. Definitely, sushi is a very fun way of eating. It's very convenient. It's the same bite every time, and that was the idea behind the whole concept. What I'm gonna make now is, it's called pickle me. Pickle me, yeah.
Okay.
That's the name of the roll. We came up with fun names for the rolls. It's made from 6-grain rice. It has brown rice, red rice, black rice, rye berries, pearl barley, and whole's barley.
So multi-grain.
Multi-grain. And the idea behind this one is, one, the nutritional values of it are very high on protein, high on fiber. And the other part of it, for me, as a chef, it adds another layer, which is the texture. The rice is cooked a lot quicker than the barley and the rye berries. What happens is that the rye berries and barley are cooked just about right, and they stay nice and crunchy. So when we pair it up with soft items. So you get both textures going through, which is great. The pickle me has crunchy stuff inside, but the top is the avocado, and it's soft. What I'm putting inside of it is pickled daikon, yamagobo, which is bora root pickled, and then we
marinate. The orange one, right?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
And then we marinate carrots with Korean gochujang, garlic, ginger, cilantro, sesame oil, and that's it, all natural. And then it gets wrapped. It's basically regular inside-out sushi roll. And we got the roll right here. And then on top of it, what we're gonna do is gonna layer the avocado.
Okay.
And for that, nice and even. This takes a little bit of technique and practice. Took a while to learn. My first sushi roll was 2 years ago, though. So I had no clue of how to make sushi. I know how to make food, but it's not hard. Now, all the avocado is layered down over here. We're gonna pick it up and lay it up on our sushi roll. And then with our sushi mat.
Wow.
Make sure it doesn't stick to the sushi mat with a piece of plastic. You can use saran wrap at home. This is just a lot more efficient and quick. You gotta make sure when you make sushi that your knife is nice and sharp, very sharp.
Just don't cut
so
yourself.
You can go, I'm cutting the ends, so we keep it nice and perfect. I like to have a smaller piece.
So bite size.
Bite size, easy. And we cut it into 8, cut it in halves, and we go over it again, making sure that everything is in place and not gonna fall apart on us. And that's the very hard part of making this rice, making sure that it's sticky enough to lay on the nori. And then we plate it up on a white plate usually. It brings out the colors best.
Wow, that's more than meets the eye.
Yes. After you open it up, you can see all the nice colors that go with it. And then to add onto it, we have a sauce which creates another layer to promote eating without the soy sauce. One, it adds another layer of flavor, and two, you don't need to use the soy sauce. You intake we consume so much sodium every day, and we don't even know that. So basically, this is the roll. It comes with a traditional wasabi and ginger with it. The sauce on top is a carrot ginger. So rundown of everything that we got here. We got the 6-grain rice, we got pickled daikon, we got pickled yamagobo, marinated carrots, and avocado on top, and a carrot ginger sauce.
Well, you know what? Just from seeing you demonstrate, you could see the passion that you put into your rolls, because you had said they're like your babies, right?
Exactly.
Chef Guy Vankin is passionate about his food, but he isn't the only chef that combines food and social consciousness. Let's go meet some that Tzu Chi Foundation met during their annual Buddha Day celebration.
Good morning, everybody. We are Panda Express, and we are so excited to be here. California Pizza Kitchen was started about 25 years ago. We started our first location in Beverly Hills, took off with a great success, and here we are now. We've brought over 60 volunteers today who are giving their time to this wonderful organization, and we're ready to serve over 1,200 people with a vegetarian version of our Panda Express favorites. It was a little bit challenging coming up with the menu. It took some work, but we were able to actually come up with the 3 amazing items that we're going to be serving that are vegetarian and no garlic and no onion, of course.
California Pizza Kitchen and Panda Express are the 2 restaurants offering food for Tzu Chi Foundation's Buddha Day, its largest event of the year. It gives both restaurants a venue to showcase how their vegetarian options can be fresh, healthy, and delicious.
Smells good, huh?
Yeah. We got so many great items coming. You're getting some of our greatest pizzas. We catered the menu just to your group. So we're doing a special vegetarian pizza, which is awesome because we know what you like. We give you what you like. So I've been with the company 15 years. And when I first started 15 years ago, even then, we had training on how to deal with our vegetarian customers. So we were taught which items could easily be altered. So if there's ever an item that you like that maybe has meat or maybe has an onion or something that you don't like, don't ever hesitate to ask our server, our managers, to see if you could alter that item.
All right, so right over here, we have our pizzas that are cooking. The oven's running about 500 degrees as it is right now. And what I'm doing right now is I'm popping the bubbles on it. It takes about 1.5 minutes to cook the pizza to the process from beginning to end. Cheese is popping and bubbling and looking all delicious. So there it is, cooking. So now at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand on the other side now and I'm gonna watch as they're coming out. Later on, I'll be enjoying one of these vegetarian pizzas.
Today we'll be serving 2 different selections. We have fried veggie pork chop, and we have a version of our own famous orange chicken, vegetarian style as well, and both will be served with rice, curry, and vegetables.
Well, the reason we're cooking on site is to provide the freshest product possible. It's green, it's fresh, it tastes wonderful.
Knowing Tzu Chi's charitable work, many of the workers from both companies are actually volunteers.
Good man from IS.
Some of it is paid time that's donated by CPK, and some of it is actually volunteers coming out and helping as well.
The Mother's Day weekend, putting myself out to volunteer to help out. It's a great cause.
I will probably have about 20 staff members that will come in, neighboring restaurants as well, so I'm really, truly blessed to get all the help that I can.
Well, we love being a part of our communities, and we do a lot of school fundraisers. We take part in a lot of youth organization, youth charities. This is our first event with the Tzu Chi Foundation.
Everything from general managers from our stores to support center associates, all giving this time today to serve because we really want to be able to share the love with the people who attend today.
This is our learning experience for everybody, and I'm hoping it's the beginning of CPK and the foundation working together to help promote your charities.
Over this past 6 years, a lot of our associates have been able to see the kind of work that Tzu Chi does throughout the world, and they've been really touched, and that's why we're all out here today wanting to give back.
Oh, because I'm a chef by profession, and everybody loves food, and if you can help people make a connection with food, it's one of the most elemental things.
Your organization, Suchi organization, is perfect fit for us because we're really big on giving back to the community. No matter the race or religion, we don't need a reason to get involved. We're really big on devoting a lot of our time, actually. A lot of our hourly staff and a lot of our managers get very involved.
好吃，非常好吃。我等一下还要买很多回家。
Food not only brings family together, but community as well. And in this case, it brings the community together into one big family.
Service with heart. Welcome back. So Chef Guy, has there been a customer who at first was a non-vegetarian, but after trying food here, decided to take on a meatless diet?
First, I must tell you that at least 30% of our clients are not even vegetarian, have nothing to do with it, and they just come for the food. It feels good, they're healthy food, and they like it. Second, I have one client that comes here at least 6 times a week.
6 times?
6 times a week. Every dinner after work, he comes here. He's still eating fish and meat, but most of the time, and that's what he's trying to do. He comes here and enjoys the food, and I think that eventually he will go there. His girlfriend is vegetarian, so he's trying.
Okay.
He's doing his best.
Then what future plans do you have for Beyond Sushi to continue to promote a meatless diet?
Since the beginning, since the day I opened, of course, I wanted to grow, and I wanted to grow from here to another one. Thank God, 2 days ago, we opened the second one, and it's only been 8 months since we opened the first one. So it's been going really well, and the second location, it's a lot of hard work, but the second location is already on the go, and we opened in probably the most happening place in New York City, in the Chelsea Market.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
okay.
So it can allow a lot more people to see what we do and to try what we do and promote a vegetarian lifestyle. I do want to grow more. I'm not gonna do it next year for sure. I'm tired a little bit, but I still have the energy and the drive to make this a bigger company or a more outspread to everybody. And I must say, since the beginning, the thinking was like that. We try to make I lowball the price of our products, so we can compete with the normal pizzerias or burger places over here. So anybody that really want to come for lunch and enjoy good food and healthy food can, and it's not overly expensive.
Yeah, reasonable
That's the
price.
idea.
Okay. Well, from today, judging from the colorful variety you have here, I think for vegetarian vegans, they don't have to worry about not getting a satisfying meal. And I wish you good luck in your business endeavors. Well, thank you for letting us be here.
And thank you guys for coming. Thank you.
And for those of you at home, I hope you enjoyed today's presentation, and I'll see you soon.